Shalom, shalom. This is Brother Isa Israel coming to you once again with another lesson from the scriptures, brought to you through me by the Spirit and power of Yahweh, by Hashem and Mashiach Yahushai. Once again to the elect of Israel, the 144,001 love, peace, and blessings to you all out there. So today my lesson is going to be on the day of the Lord. How is the day of the Lord going to be? What's he going to look like? Okay, you got a lot of Christians out there, they're waiting on the day of the Lord. So what's in it for them? I mean, do they really know what's in it for them? So with that said, I'm going to go to the scriptures. And I'm going to start in the book of Exodus chapter 15 and verse 3. It said, the Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name. So the man that we call Jesus, right? The man who we call Hamashiach Yahushai, right? Who you call Jesus, is a man of war. He's not sweet Jesus coming back as he came before, right? As a lamb without blemish. This time he's coming back as the Lion of Judah. Right? So from there I'm going to go to the Apocrypha. And I'm going to go to the book of Sirach chapter 5 and verse 7. It said, make known tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put off from day to day, for suddenly shall the word of the Lord cometh forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed, and perish in the day of vengeance. So the Most High God is coming back for vengeance. And you say you can't put off from day to day to return unto him. So if you know this truth and you know that you're an Israelite, you can't put off from day to day and saying that, maybe I'll start next month or 2 months from now or a year from now, because you don't know. You don't know when he's going to come. And he's coming back for vengeance. The Most High God is about vengeance. So from there, let me go to, I'll go to 1 Peter. First Peter chapter 4 and verse 17. It said, for the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of God. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of God? So when he says it's going to begin at the house of God, it's going to begin at us. It begin with our people, the Israelites. Right? The 2/3 out there who are actually Israelite, but they don't know that. Some know and some don't know. Right? So it starts with us. That's why we get killed in the streets. That's why the police kill us. That's why we kill each other. It's a judgment. So it starts as us first. And if it starts of us, what about the people who doesn't believe the gospel of the Most High God? It's going to be worse for them. So from there I go to the book in Nahum. Chapter 1, and starting at verse 1. It said, the burden of Nenehu, the book of the vision of Nahum the Ishkolite. It said, God is jealous, and the Lord revengeth. The Lord revengeth and is furious. The Lord will take vengeance on his adversaries, and he reserveth ward for his enemies. Verse 3, the Lord is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked. The Lord has his way in the whirlwind, and in the storm, and in the clouds are the dust of his feet. So it says that the Lord is angry, man, and he's coming for revenge. He's slow in anger and he's great in power. The Lord controls all the elements upon this earth, man. And he's coming for vengeance. So you gotta be ready. So from there, let me go to Psalms chapter 50 and verse 16. He said, but unto the wicked, Yahweh saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statute? Or what thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth? Seeing thou hatest instruction and casteth my words behind thee. So he's talking to the heathens right here. The other nation, he said, what do you have to do to take my statute and my covenant in your mouth? It was never given unto you. So what's in it for you? What's in the day of the Lord for you? It's not for you. It's just your destruction coming. Well, let me grab a precept to show that it wasn't given unto you. This is Psalms 147 and verse 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statute and his judgment unto Israel. He hath not dealt so with any nation. And as for his judgment, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord. So it wasn't given unto you. It was just his statutes and judgment was given unto the children of Israel. His covenant. So what is in it for you? The day of the Lord. From there, let me go to the book of Amos, chapter 5, and starting verse 18. He said, woe unto them that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into his house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. So that's what the day of the Lord gonna do. That's how the day of the Lord is. It's like you're running from a lion and a bear met you. Right? It is darkness. It's going to be very dark. It's not going to be light. From there, let's go back to the book of Isaiah, chapter 63 and verse 2. I'll start at verse 2. Because he said unto the wicked, unto the heathens, what does this have to do with you? Were you to take my covenant in your mouth? So this is talking about, Edom right here. So it's Isaiah 63, starting at verse 2. He said, wherefore art thou red in thy apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the winefast? I have trodden the winefast alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in my anger, I will trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garment. and I will stain all my raiment. For the day of vengeance is mine, Salakia. For the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeem is come. So this is the Most High say he's going to trample these people in his anger, man, and the white fat. Right? And the day of vengeance is his. And he said he did this by himself. There was no other man with him. So this is what he's going to do when he comes back to Edom. In fact, let me get another one. This is Isaiah chapter 34, starting at verse 5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven, behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, and upon the people of my curse to judgment. So Idumea is a Greek word for Edom. So this is talking about Edom as well. The sword of the Lord is filled with the blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For the Lord had a sacrifice in Basra, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. So that's what the Most High is coming back to do. To the heathens. To Edom. He's coming back for vengeance. For what has been done to his people. So from there, let's go to First Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 2. For yourself know perfectly that the day of the Lord cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Verse 4. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. Ye are all the children of the light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of the darkness. Therefore let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. So this is Paul saying that the Most High is coming like a thief in the night, man. And you gotta be ready at all times. It doesn't actually mean he's coming in the night. You say he might just surprise you as a thief would surprise you in the night. He's not going to tell you when he's coming to rob you. So the Most High is he's not going to tell us when he's going to send his son back, right, to redeem us and to send his judgment upon this place. We ain't going to know, so we have to be ready at all times. From there, let's go to Second Peter. Second Peter chapter 3 and verse 10. I mean, I basically say the same thing right here. He said, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. So that's what's going to happen, man. This place is going to melt. Right? With fervent heat. those nuclear missiles, man. Verse 11. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person are he to be in the holy conversation and godliness? Verse 12. Looking for, hasting unto the coming of the day of Yahweh, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. There it says it again, man. Everything gonna be melt with fervent heat. Can you imagine how hot that is? So we can't be like that person, man. That's not ready. You gotta be ready. You gotta be ready. If that thief come in the night, you're ready. So from there, let me go to Zechariah 2 and verse 8. He said, For thus saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory had he sent unto thee, Salakia. After the glory had he sent me unto the nations which spoil you, for he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye. Why is the Most High angry? Because you all touch the apple of his eye. And you all gonna have to pay for that. He's very angry, man. A lot of people will say that, these Israelites, all they do yell at people and they're angry and so on. But the one that coming after us, our big brother, he's angrier than us. He went through way more than we went through. And he's angry. In fact, let me get a precept. This is Revelation 1 and verse 7. He said, Behold, he cometh in with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierce him, and all the kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, amen. It's talking about Yahushua coming back in the clouds in those chariots, those so-called UFOs. So every eye shall see him, and even the people who pierce him. So yes, the Bible deals with regeneration. So the same people that was back then, the same people are here today. And those same people that pierce him, they're going to see him coming. I'm sure they have a flashback of that and they'll see them piercing him. And then they know that, they're also going to get dealt with. From there, let me grab Ecclesiastes 7 and verse 7. It says, Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. It said, oppression make a wise man mad. If you've been oppressed and you're not mad, then you have no wisdom. The Most High God can give you no wisdom. So that's why we're mad. Because we hate oppression. And we're being oppressed every day. So we hate that. And he said a gift destroyed the heart. See, you got all these athletes and actors and all these people. Yes, some of them are mad, but you give them a gift, they get all that money, and you destroy them. Now they're not mad anymore. The heathens toss them a bone, and they take it and they're not mad anymore. They say a gift destroyeth your heart. So from there, let me Let me grab another precept. This is the book of Revelations 13:9 and verse 10. He said, if any man have a ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patient and the faith of the saints. So that's what we're waiting patiently for to come. We're the saints and we're waiting patiently for that. So with that said, I guess that's all I have on this lesson for now. So once again, giving all honor and praise and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem HaMashiach Yahawashi, to the elect of Israel, the 144,000, and the 1/3. Love, peace, and blessings to you, brothers and sisters out there. Shalom.